Gentlemen and ladies, greetings. The Bad Wolf. All right. So the QR code, okay? In another video, I had mentioned a couple times about how a specific person it was working with me to figure out what exactly is on the passport, the hidden information. Now, I do apologize. I haven't gotten my final card back as of this day because, like I said, we've been pushing the process trying to, get it to see if there's the fifth asterisk or fifth star is a real thing and if it's obtainable. So still waiting on that. Meanwhile, we've done some research, and in there, that particular person found that on theirs, who has 4 asterisks on there, that it didn't really contain any information that wasn't already on the card. Okay, so we don't know how they exactly have it coded, but in general, it's starting to seem that, like, once you apply for a passport, and you, if you will, get 3 stars or 4 stars or what, 5 even, that basically you're outside of their jurisdiction. You're kind of claiming that, especially if you've done the application the correct way. Now, if you sign on there that you're just a U.S. citizen or a non-citizen, then that's what you'll be. But if you provide yourself with the affidavit or the explanatory statement, rather, that you're claiming that. Now, we haven't seen anything in there in the coding thus far that says, hey, it doesn't exactly say on there, do not detain, doesn't exactly say the silver bullet, doesn't exactly say this person's a U.S. national or national. Like I said, I'll find out more information in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Mine should be back, and then we're going to wrap this up with that information. But if you download yourself with a QR reader, okay, you don't have to go out and buy the machine that the cops have in their car. Okay, maybe there's a specific and does have that detailed information. So if you are an officer of the law and you want to be really cool, you can tell us what you've come across when you do run somebody who has a passport, whether it says national, non-U.S. national. I would really appreciate it, so let me know. But in general, I did watch another video where a guy along the same lines as all of us people who are interested in this kind of thing took a state issue ID, a passport, and then what he claimed was a passport done as a national. Okay, he got, like, I don't know how many thousands of views on there, and that was really great. But I'm going to break that down to you guys. All right, so I'm very meticulous when it comes to a lot of these things. Excuse me. And I noticed that, yes, he did have a state ID, and it came up with just general numbers. Now, when I ran mine with a regular QR code, I think mine was QR reader, something like that. When I ran mine, it compared to his just had some garbage numbers. When I ran mine, it actually pulled, my date of birth, city, state, address, all the basic, information. When I ran my old passport card with the barcode, it came up with a little bit more information, but nothing specifically that could be identified as saying my exact nationality or status. Okay, I'm waiting for the final one, so we'll get that. But when looking at his, and this is probably why he got a lot of hits, because on his, a ton of information came up, and it said, like, more American, do not detain, this date of birth, address, all this information, blah, 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 just all this stuff that a cop should look at and go, oh, I should let this person go. Now, what I noticed, though, is that when I slowed the video down and I looked at his actual card, it was a card he made, okay? So, or it might have been a card that he got issued through his particular nation as their official passport. Now, does that make it legal or not legal? It's private, so it would be legal, but now is it, I don't think he would be able to actually leave the United States with it. So that's a good question to look into, maybe on a future video if you make your own private one. But here's the thing, even if you do leave, they may not let you back in because it may not be recognized officially by the GOV. Okay, so keep that in mind. Also, what comes with the US or USA passport is the fact that there is a foreign affairs manual that outlines how you can be treated, the protocols of, you know, what you can and can't do in another country and whatnot. So you're kind of protected, and this comes in preparation before you even, you know, go anywhere of this accord. So you kind of have weight behind you when you have that, as far as like if you belong to your own nation, like your own micronation, or you know, the Moors. I don't know for sure, but I don't know if they're all gonna just come to your, whoever, not just them, any of them are gonna jump up and come to your aid when you're trapped in, you know, Zimbabwe or the outback, and they're holding you. You know, they might be like, hey, you shouldn't have been traveling there in the first place. I don't know. I'm just kind of making light of the situation, but you know, kind of be aware, kind of be wary, I guess, of those things too. You know, and also what people put in their videos. Keep in mind, even for videos like mine, you know, I've had some, you know, a couple trolls, you know, this, that, and the other. Yes, there's always more information. Do I have everything like 100%, you know, ironclad? No, because nobody does. Even the people at, you know, let's say the IRS or the GOV or whatever else, none of them know all of the information. That's why lawyers will spend 7 to 10 years on just one code. That's why you have specifics. Cops, you think cops know the whole law? They don't, okay? They mostly know traffic law, which is not actually laws, they're statutes, okay? They're quasi-law, okay? And they're what, 9 months in or something like that, and then they're out on the street. They don't know all that stuff. That's why they have like a detective come in or higher up, because they know those higher things, okay? So, yeah, I don't care that somebody out there says they know a little bit more than me. I'm out here just putting the information for those people I can reach who have no idea or no clue that any of this exists, and giving them guidance to then do your own research. That's why I always say it's educational purposes. And some of this I've been through 1,000 times myself. So am I still the expert on it? No, but I probably know better than some troll sitting in his mom's basement or whatever else, okay? So, which there's nothing wrong with being in your mom's basement unless you really are a troll and you're, you know, well over the age where you should still be in your mom's basement. Either way, I don't really care. Just kind of teasing. So, that being said, if you take a download your own QR code reader, scan your own passports, scan your own driver's license, scan your own state IDs, and look at the information on there. And if you guys find anything interesting, you know, put that down in the comments. As you know, I don't just let anybody comment on there. I usually hold them. And if they, you know, meet the cut, then they get posted. And if not, you know, then they get trashed, because who's got time for, you know, BS? So, but if you do have that information and you want to show me for a fact, my email's down there, easily accessible. Send me a picture. I mean, don't send me your address. I don't need to know where you live. I don't care. I don't want to know where you live. Unless you're rich and you want to donate some money, or you need a friend, you know, and you're rich or you're hot or cool, something like that, or knowledgeable. So that being said, yeah, send that information. You can blot out any important details and just let me know, and I'll put it in the next video or a video, and we can kind of wrap up what we found in this information. So that's about it, guys. Basically, this video is just about getting a QR code reader and seeing what information is contained in there, and you know, so we can iron out the process and kind of help each other grow forward. And you'd be surprised how many people hit me up, you know, thanking me personally, or else thanking the other people who've left comments to kind of talk amongst themselves in there. So that's about it. Maybe we'll start a Facebook group or channel based on this stuff, and kind of form our own community, or our own online micronation. So if that's something else you guys would be interested in doing, leave that in a comment or email me, and maybe we'll do it. And I'll appoint certain people as, you know, kings, you know, a micronation king of whatever state you live in, or a prince or lord, I don't know, whatever. I'm just kind of talking some jazz, but if I get enough responses, maybe we will do that, all right? So that's about it, guys. Thanks. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe on the way out. It's the weekend here in Wisconsin, so it's a little chilly, hence why I got the hoodie on. But go out and enjoy yourselves, because I know I will. And thank you for the support. Talk to you guys later.